Hey everybody, Catholic Rants here. I got another little ditty for you today. I hate veganism. I hate the entire movement. I hate everything about it. I don't hate the individual people who practice veganism, but veganism as a movement, I think, is an incredibly malicious thing. Let me just explain to you what is triggering me right now, hardcore, about veganism. I just read an article on Facebook shared by a page called Tasty. If anybody knows Tasty, it's those people who making a meal overhead a pair of hands on camera. They're the ones who made that popular. Anyway, so when it comes to veganism, they shared this article where there was a dude who started this line of clothing, a vegan line of clothing called Ethics, or Ethic, or something. He was a vegan for a number of years, it seems, and his health was crappy. It was awful. He had all sorts of issues with his health, and he tried everything. This guy did high fiber diets, low fiber diets. He even he drank his own urine for like 2 years or something. Like, he was doing all this crazy alternative food stuff, and nothing was working. He felt like crap. He always had depression. Everything was just out of whack for him, according to this article. He tried probably like 5 or 6, maybe even more than that, different versions of the vegan diet without having to eat any sort of meat protein, not harming any sort of creature or animal, nothing like that, but everything sucked. And then after his 35 days without drinking any water, he did a water fast of all things, which that by itself should tell you like how stupid this entire thing is. He finally broke down and he ate some raw eggs. He's like, I need something. I need actual food in me. And he ate some salmon that he caught, and he ate some eggs. Oh no, the sky is falling. Oh no. So yeah, he ate that food, and what do you know? What do you know? He feels so much better. He feels so alive. What a shock. Who would have saw that coming? But that's not the only thing that gets me about this article, because before I even clicked on the article, and before I even looked at the comments section, because of course I wanted to see what all the vegans were saying, that, oh, this guy is such a traitor, this guy is such a jerk, he's making all of us vegans look bad and whatnot. Before anybody even commented on there, or before I read any of the comments, I bet somebody was going to say, veganism isn't for everyone. I knew someone was going to say it before I even read them. And sure enough, the very first the top comment has like 2,000 likes and reactions to it on Facebook, was, veganism isn't for everybody. He did what was best for him, and even though I'm a vegan, I respect his decision, and I suppose he has to do what he has to do to stay healthy. You know what? What a level-headed comment. What a very level-headed comment by a person who, even though is in veganism, respects this guy's decision to eat meat. Unfortunately for the person who made this comment, they are contradicting themselves. And every single vegan out there who saw this article, seeing a guy who had to actually eat food to stay alive, to eat the meat, they're hypocrites. Because according to veganism, you meat eaters are doing something wrong. You are doing something unethical, that you shouldn't be harming our fellow animal creatures or something like that. You're doing something wrong if you're eating meat. So, according to the logic, everyone should be a vegan. Everyone should stop being unethical. Everyone should stop eating creatures and causing harm to the planet, or whatever they say. So, how can someone look at that and see a guy who's killing himself on the vegan diet, switches to meat, and then they just respond, well, it's not for everybody? According to you, it is supposed to be for everybody. Even the guy himself, he started a line of clothing called Ethics. Ethics. It's a vegan line of clothing, and vegans bought it. He just got kicked out of his own company because he started eating meat. So if veganism is supposedly not for everybody, that everyone, you can just pick and choose what you eat, why can't a non-vegan own a vegan line of clothing? Veganism's not for everybody, right? Is he doing something wrong by eating meat? It's moronic. It's stupid. It's so natural to eat meat. Every other creature that is a meat eater doesn't get the ire of vegans. You're not going to see a vegan freak out that a lion ate a zebra. You're not going to see a vegan freak out that a crocodile ate a freaking antelope or something. No, it's only us. No, we're the ones who are supposed to, have this sort of ethic. Here's the main reason I hate veganism. It is anti-human. Veganism hates humanity. They say that humanity is a plague on the earth. They say we do nothing but destroy, that it's better if we just don't have any impact whatsoever on the environment at all. We have to act as though we don't exist. They don't afford any rights. Veganism doesn't afford any rights to human beings as they do to animals. They hold a standard for themselves that is completely different for everything else, when supposedly we're just another form of animal, right? If you're a vegan and say you're an atheist or something, you don't believe in God, or you believe in spirits or whatever, and you say, oh, well, we're just animals. We're just dumb beings. We just happen to be a little bit smarter than everybody else. If that were really the case, why is it wrong for human beings to eat meat? Why is it wrong? If you're just another animal on the planet, well, what's the big deal? Who cares what happens? Who cares? I hate veganism. I hate it. I despise when people push veganism on everybody, and then they try and shift their words around, and then when things look so bad for them, they have to come up with these stupid excuses saying, oh, well, it's not for everybody. So on those days when they're blocking trucks and they're dumping fake blood or they're dumping pig blood on people who are wearing fur, or they go inside of restaurants and grocery stores and protest and give names to the dead chickens who are sitting in the freezer, oh, but it's not for everybody. They do all of that. They go through all this trouble to make everybody vegan and to show us the horrors of eating meat, but it's not for everybody. Right, you're a hypocrite. If you're a vegan and you say that, you're a hypocrite. Stick to your guns at least. I respect you more if you at least actually carry on with the logic and then try your dang hardest to stop everybody from eating meat. You know what these vegans should have said? He should have died. That's what they honestly, according to their logic, he should have just let himself die. Don't go against the ethic. Just stick to veganism. Oh, is your body responding bad? Well, at least you're still being ethical. That's what they really should say, but they won't say that because obviously nobody wants to be that kind of monster. Nobody wants to be that kind of guy. So obviously they're going to have a little bit of that actual conscience they have in their brain conflict with this stupid ideology that is veganism. I don't have a problem with vegetarians. Vegetarians are fine. Some people actually have a problem with eating meat. Some people feel like, oh, it's just so gross, I can't eat meat. I get it. Some people are squeamish. Some people actually have bad reactions to meat, or they actually do believe it is somehow unhealthy for them to eat meat. And if they want to try that diet, that's fine. But vegetarians don't fault other people for doing what has been natural to human beings for thousands and thousands of years. Vegetarians don't have an ethic to how they eat. I hate veganism. And this article is just another piece of evidence that shows me and just justifies to me why veganism is so stupid. I hate veganism.